Hello friends and family, welcome to my sweet and savory kitchen. Today, I just want to show you how to make perfect vanilla cupcakes with buttercream frosting, and the texture is incredible. Let's get started, and I've sifted 1 1/4 cups of self-raising flour in a bowl. Onto that, add half teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and then mix it together and set it aside. Next, in a separate bowl, add 125 grams of softened unsalted butter and 3/4 cups of sugar. Now, using my hand mixer, I'll beat those together for about 5 minutes or until the mixture is thick and creamy. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Next, add 2 room temperature eggs, but add it one at a time and make sure you are beating it well when you add it. I'll add the next one now whilst I'm still beating. Once the eggs are well blended, scrape the sides of your bowl to make sure the mixture is well combined, and then add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix it together and make sure it's well combined. The mixture is nice and smooth, so next I'll add in my flour in 2 portions. This allows the flour to be well incorporated into the mixture. Now reduce your mixer to a low speed and mix it well. Next, add half cup of room temperature milk, but in 2 portions as well. Alternating the flour and the milk like this will help keep the mixture smooth. But just make sure you are not over mixing it. I'll quickly scrape the sides of the bowl and then add in the rest of the milk. Keep mixing for about a minute or until everything is well incorporated, and at the end, you should have a thick and smooth batter. This recipe makes approximately 12 to 14 cupcakes, so I've lined 12 cupcake liners into my cupcake tray. Using a spoon, scoop the butter and pour them into the paper liners up to about 2/3 full, so that they don't overflow when baking. Meanwhile, I've preheated my oven at 180 degrees and will be baking for 20 to 22 minutes. 20 minutes and my cupcakes came out really good. I'll transfer them onto a cooling rack to cool completely while we go ahead and make our buttercream frosting. I have 2.5 cups of icing sugar, so I'll quickly sift it just to get rid of any lumps. Next, in a separate bowl, add 150 grams of softened unsalted butter. Using my hand mixer, I'll beat it for at least 5 minutes on medium to high speed until the butter is light and fluffy or pale. After 5 minutes of beating, the butter is just perfect and it's got this smooth, silky consistency. Now it's time to add the icing sugar. I'll add it in 2 portions and beat it for 3 to 5 minutes in each addition so that the butter can incorporate nicely. You want to start on a low speed or else the sugar will go everywhere. Add the rest of the icing sugar and scrape the sides just to bring everything together and make sure it's well mixed. Again, beat for 3 to 5 minutes. Then you'll notice that the mixture is a bit stiff. At that point, then you know that it's time to add some liquid. So add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and mix together very well. Then add 3 tablespoons of milk, but in 2 portions, until you get the right consistency. That is a nice, soft, spreadable butter that is not too soft or too floppy to lose its shape. I've added the rest of the milk So I'll just mix it a bit, and as you can see, my batter is looking nice and smooth. Scrape the sides to make sure everything has incorporated nicely. Next, I've got my piping nozzle, and I'm using a disposable piping bag, so I'll cut the tip off and then insert the nozzle in. To keep the edges of the piping bag clean, I put it in a glass and wrap it around. Now scoop some of the frosting in. I can assure you, you will absolutely love this recipe. All the measurements and ingredients for this recipe will be in the description box below. So now let's frost the cupcakes, but you want to make sure your cupcake is not warm or your frosting will melt. Finally, let me top it up with some sprinkles. My kids love sprinkles, and it also makes the cupcakes more pretty. Just can't wait to take a bite. These cupcakes are really good, and I hope you give this recipe a try and give yourself a treat and the kids a treat as well. It's so good and it has the perfect color. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment for me. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!